Hey there. Hi, ladies hopping on live stream. You will just need your mat today. Can you guys hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Yay. Okay, thanks. Thank you. I know, Lise, you'll just need your mat today. And that is it.
Okay. Hi, thank you.
Hi, you're welcome. Okay, it is 5 o'clock. We are going to get started. I love all the chatter. That is nice to hear. Okay, so no equipment today. I am Coach Sarah. We're going to get started. Are we ready? So let's go ahead and make our way to the end of our mat. Take a big inhale all the way up. Exhale down. We're going to take those hands to the mat. We're going to walk it out, dropping those knees down to the ground. Lift our toes, taking it to a balance level push-up. So we drop down, lift up, keeping those hips in line with our shoulders right here. Nice, just waking ourselves up. We got it. Leading with that chest, driving our elbows back at 45 degrees, pulling your belly button in nice and strong. Woo, drop it down, big lift up. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it all the way down, drop those legs down, take those arms up. We're gonna swim it out. So arms are long, legs are long, gaze down at the ground, nice neutral neck. Woo! Just waking up our booty. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press ourselves up, sink it back to child's pose, and then take it back up. So just waking up our hips back to child's pose, push ourselves up into our balance level plank. Awesome. So we shift and push ourselves up. Beautiful. Back and up. Core's in nice and tight as we move through this. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up to your level of awesome plank. We're going to hold here for about 20 seconds. We can be on our knees, up on our toes, but we're holding our plank. Awesome. So shoulders stacked over elbows, gaze out in front of our fingertips, long necks. We're here for about 10 more seconds. Check those hips, check your booty. Make sure it's down in line with our shoulders. You've got it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your feet into your hands. Roll all the way up. Take those feet out about hip width apart. Squat it out. So we drop down. We lift up, big squeeze at the top, hitting that imaginary wall in front of us. So not pushing our hips too far forward. Adding those arms in. There we go. Maybe getting that squat down a little bit lower as you start to get warm. Those toes are light. Heels are heavy. Chest is open. Let's do a few more right here. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Take those arms out to our sides. Do a nice torso twist. Side to side, maybe we can get a little rotation with our feet as well. There we go. Twisting out, bringing out our spine. Exhale as you twist. Inhale as you pull it back to center. There it is. Maybe say hi to your neighbor as you twist towards her. There we go. We're here for a few more seconds. Awesome. 5 o'clock. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, taking it to alternating back lunges. So step back with one foot, then the other. Keeping your front knee over your front heel, hips, chest facing forward. There it is. Beautiful form, like you're trying to tap that back knee to the ground very lightly, not slamming it down into the mat. Nice. Keep it going. Quads waking up. We're here for 4. Keep it going for 3. You've got 2. And 1. Pull those feet underneath those hips. Fun kicker, so we can step it out or run it out, right? We can add that speed, driving those heels towards your glutes. There we go. Nice. Keep it going. Heart rate starting to go up a little. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to jumping jacks so we can be in balance. We can start to jump it out. Nice, taking those feet out nice and wide. Hands meeting at the top. Remembering to breathe. Going at your own pace, right? Only competition is yourself today. 10 more seconds here. Then we're getting into round 1. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take it all the way to the ground, starting with a little booty right here. So I'll guide you through this. You're on hands and knees. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot those words. From here, left leg, we're gonna lift up and lower down. So fire hydrant, we're here for 30 seconds. Waking up the side of our booty. Keep it going. So pushing the outside of our thigh up towards the ceiling. Back is nice and flat right here. Keep it going. Lift and lower. Gaze out in front of our fingertips. Neutral neck. So chin off our chest. Eyes looking down. Less than 10 seconds left. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Same side. Left side. We're going to pull our knee in. Kick it up. Donkey kick. Donkey kick. There we go, Heather. So here, we're not bending our back or dropping our belly down to get a bigger movement. Back is staying stable. Like there's a glass of water that you don't want to drop on your back. Woo, pushing those feet up towards the ceiling. 10 more seconds here. Big squeeze on your glute every time you push it up. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. We're going to switch sides. So other side, same thing. You're into your fire hydrant right side. Lift and lower down. Just taking that knee about to hip height, not too high. Take your fingers out nice and wide. Push your fingertips heavy into the ground, almost lifting your palm up, taking some of the pressure out of your wrists. You've got 10 more seconds here. Then donkey kicks on this side, and then we hit the other side one more time. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Donkey kicks this side. Press it up. Pull it back to center. Nice, slow, controlled movement. Way to move with intention. You've got it. Woo! Halfway there. Then we hit the first side again. 10 more seconds. Waking up our booties. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Take it to your first side. Fire hydrants, first side. 3, 2, 1, and go. So first side, you're back into your fire hydrants, keeping your joints stacked in your arms. Nice, Mitzi. Nice, Priya. Way to go. We're halfway there. Go, Ashley. Go, Hillary. You've got 10 more seconds. Nice, Casey. Way to keep your joints stacked. Keep going. We're almost into our donkey kicks this side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it out. Go, Taylor. Go, Belle. Nice. Woo! Big squeeze. Like you want to feel that glute shaking almost. Get that nice little squeeze. Release it down. We're going to hit the other side in 10 seconds. Few more reps on this side. Beautiful. You're here for 3, 2, 1. We're back to our second side. Fire hydrants, right side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift up, lower down. Power coming from the side of your booty right here. Yes, ladies. Stay strong on this side. Second side needs just as much love as the first side. You're over halfway. Love the eyes out. Yes, neutral necks are looking good. You've got 5 more seconds and we're gonna kick it out. In 3, 2, 1, donkey kick, last time right here. Push it up, lower down. Squeeze that booty, keep your hips face down towards the ground, chest face down towards the ground. Woo! Halfway, 15 seconds left. You've done it for the first 15, you can do it for the second 15 right here. 10 more seconds. Big squeeze and lower down. Feel that booty working. Feel that muscle growing. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Press those toes into the ground. Send it up to downward dog. Step it forward. Roll all the way up. Okay, we're going into the next round, which is an AMRAP. We're going to be on this one first. So going through it, go ahead, go to hacky sack. So I go through this real quick. So we've got 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. Going through all these exercises, going through 12, then 10, then 8, then 6, then 4, then 2. You get all the way down to 2. You're building your way back up to that 12. So first one, squat jump. You'll be in your squat balance level coming up to those toes, or you're jumping and out. Second one, cobbler crunch. Feet are pressed together. You can lift up. You can do both upper body and lower body. And last one, you've got plank hip dips or a plank swivel. So you'll be here, dip side to side. Those are 2 equals 1. If you're on the knees, do the same thing. Are we ready? We look excited. Let's get it in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're starting with those 12 reps of squat jumps, then 12 of cobbler, and then 12 of plank hip dips. 2 equals 1 on those, and you're into that 10. You're here for a little bit of time. You got plenty of time to get through it. So rocking 12 of all the exercises, then 10. Awesome. Pushing those feet together in your cobbler crunches. Lifting shoulder blades up off the ground. Woo! Eyes staying up at the ceiling. Keep that apple orange between your chin and your chest. Elbows out nice and wide. Hands light behind our head. Not gripping the back of our neck. Woo! Get that little quiver in your abs as you lift and lower. Then you roll it into your plank. Dip hips side to side. 2 equals 1. So you can count to 24, or you can only count to one side, count one side and count to 12. Woo! Keeping those hips low. They're not rising in the middle. So we dip left, dip right. Beautiful. Nice, Danette. Way to get back into those squat jumps. Woo! Then you're into those squat jumps. You're at 10. Once you're done with those 12. So you're into those 10 reps, making your way down. If you get all the way down to 2 reps, you're working your way back up. Beautiful. Woo-wee. We're 90 seconds in. You've got over 3 minutes left. Those smaller reps are gonna go by really fast. Focus on form, over speed in those. Nice cobbler crunches. Pressing those feet together from toe to heel. Love the wide elbows I'm seeing. Awesome. You're 2 minutes in. You have 3 to go. In those plank hip dips, working your obliques. You've got it. You're about halfway there. Halfway. Once you're done with 10 on all of those, you're into 8. Over halfway. Keep rocking it. Exhale as you come up in those cobbler crunches. Woo! You've got about 2 minutes left. Yes, 5 o'clock. Way to keep pushing. You've got 2 minutes left. Beautiful cobbler crunches, beautiful plank hip dips. Look at those awesome squat jumps. Catching some air under those feet. Your level of awesome. Keep it going. Nice, Mitzi. You have 90 seconds left right here. 90 seconds. Woo! Push all the way to the end. Yes, Taylor. Nice, Sharda. Way to get into it. Woo! A little bit over a minute. You're working all the way to the end. Nice, Sylvia. So close. You've got 60 seconds. Way to go, Heather. Final 45. Use the girl next to you, in front of you. If she's moving, you're moving. Woo! $20 seconds left. Final 20. Nice, Priya. Nice work. Final 10. You're continuing to move until I call time. Woo! You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Ah, that worked out. It ended right at the end of that song. Okay, so we've got another thing, same concept, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. This time, crazy jacks, balance level, you're here or you're here, hence the name crazy jacks, sit-ups, and then plank, alternating shoulder taps. So sit-ups, balance, you're in those crunches, or you're coming all the way up, pits to knees, plank shoulder taps. You can be on knees or on toes, tapping one shoulder at a time, trying to keep those hips nice and steady. Take those feet out wide to keep the stability in those hips. We're ready to rock it. Look to the girl next to you, say, we got it. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. You're into those crazy jacks. Yes, we all look crazy doing these. Awesome, ladies. Pull an elbow towards your quad. There we go. Kind of fun. Nice work. Then you're into those sit-ups. Take it to a crunch if those sit-ups don't feel good. On the way down in your sit-up, roll down nice and slow, controlling that movement. Woo! Nice. Fantastic. Of course, working hard, lifting yourself up, trying to keep those feet planted in the ground. Woo! And then you're into your plank shoulder taps. We're gonna call these 1 equals 1, yes? 1 equals 1 on these. So every tap of each shoulder is 1. So you're gonna get through this list a little bit faster with 1 equals 1 on that. Woo! Then you're back into those crazy jacks. Get to let loose, there we go. Nice. Into your 10 of those sit-ups after you're done with your jacks. Nice, ladies. Whew. We're 1 minute in. You've got 4 minutes to go. Exhale. Press that breath out every time you come up in your sit-up, using that breath to help you through it. Powerful 5 o'clock. Don't stop. Get it right here. Nice. Keeping gaze out. Nice. Beautiful. Hips in line with our shoulders in those plank taps. Beautiful. Love the limited movement I'm seeing on those hips in those plank taps. You're about halfway there. 2.5 minutes to go. Going right into that next exercise. Woo! We're almost there. Well over halfway. Belly's in nice and strong in your planks. Driving pits to your knees in those sit-ups. Beautiful. You guys got 2 minutes left. Final 2 minutes. Way to go, Heather. Nice, Casey. Love the wide feet in your planks, keeping those hips nice and steady. Pulling that belly up away from the ground. Rib cage towards those hip bones. Woo! Less than 2 minutes left. Tail end of this AMRAP right here. 90 seconds. Less than 90, you've got about 60 or so seconds left. Final minute of this AMRAP. Make it your best minute yet. Fighting all the way to the end. Woo! We're almost there. Half of the fun is standing up, getting down. Woo! You have 30 seconds left. Final 30. Way to go. 5 o'clock. You guys are pushing hard. Final 15. All moving. Way to keep it going. You've got 10 more seconds. Get in those last few reps. Believe in yourself right here. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, give the girl next to you an air 5. Say you rocked it. We're gonna move this out of the way. So next round, I'm just gonna kind of lead you through it. So AMRAP, just 2 exercises. So first part of the AMRAP, there's gonna be a buy-in of 25 jumping jacks. You only do that once at the beginning of the AMRAP, and then you've got 20 plank jacks. We can step it out here or get that air. 20 of those, and then 20 thigh busters. So like we did in warm up, back lunge, balance, or you're here adding that hop. 1 equals 1 on those. Continuing those 2, only doing the jumping jacks at the beginning as your buy-in for the AMRAP, yes? 25 jumping jacks and then 20 of the plank jacks, 20 of the thigh busters. 1 equals 1 on those, unless you're feeling feisty and you want to voluntarily do 2 equals 1. I'll leave that up to you. Are we ready? Yes? Let's get it. Look to the girl next to you, say, we got it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. You're into that buy-in, 25 jumping jacks. Just doing that one time, right there with those 25 jacks. Then you're alternating between 20 plank jacks and 20 thigh busters. 1 equals 1. Hands meeting at the top in those jacks. You only have to do this one time, this AMRAP. Getting nice little cardio bursts Then 20 plank jacks, stepping those feet out. Nice. Woo! If you're in those balance level, each time you step out with each foot is 1. You've got it. Trying to keep those hips as stable as you can in your plank jacks. They're going to tend to want to rise to the sky. Try to keep them down. After those plank jacks, you've got 20 thigh busters or alternating back lunges. Woo! You're 1 minute in. I like it, Mitzi. Way to add that arm movement. Woo! So balance, you're right here, or you're adding that hop. Yes. Hips staying forward, chest staying forward. You got it. After those thigh busters, you're back into your plank jacks. So you're only doing those ones. So you're back in your plank jacks. 20, yep. 20 right here. So only doing those jumping jacks at the beginning, only that one time. We're 2 minutes in, you have 1 to go. Keep pushing, ladies. Woo! 1 minute to go. Almost there. Nice little hop between those thigh busters, or you're here stepping it back. Add those arms in. Nice, Casey. Go to net. 30 seconds left. Keep fighting. Then you're back into your plank jacks. Woo! Neutral neck in your plank. Final 15. We're almost done with these 2. Final 10 seconds, ladies. Final 3, 2, 1, and time. Give an air 5 to the gal next to you. Nice big inhale, exhale. Next round, same thing. 25 jumping jacks to start. That's the only time you have to do those. And then 20 bridge dip. So you'll be here pushing those hips up. If you want more, take those heels to the ground. Push those hips. And then 20 swimmers. You'll flip over to your belly, just like we did in warm up. Swimming it out. 2 equals 1 on those. Let's get it. In 3, 2, 1. You're into those 25 jacks. That's your buy-in. Hitting it. Nice. Pushing those feet out, pulling them in. Beautiful. After these, you've got your 20 bridge dips. Pushing your hips to the sky. Keep going. Nice, ladies. Take those heels to the ground. Toes up. If you want a little bit more, give yourself a little bit of instability. 20 right here. Barely let those hips touch the bottom. They're barely tapping that ground, then they're right back up. Arms can go long to our sides. Gaze up at the ceiling. After your bridge dips, you're into your swimmers. Swimmers, there we go. Woo! 2 equals 1 on those. So got a few more. And swim it out after those bridge dips. You're on your belly, eyes are down. 2 equals 1 on these. So keep your neck long, eyes down at the ground, not looking up. Woo! Booty on fire with these. Keep swimming. You can imagine you're in a nice little pool, maybe the ocean. Woo! Beautiful swimmers. Take your eyes to your mat right here. neutral neck. Then you're back into your hip dips. Maybe this time you take your toes to the ground, heels up. Maybe switch your foot position right here. Beautiful. 20 of those. Big squeeze of the glutes at the top. Almost there. 45 seconds left. Final 45 left in this AMRAP. Swim, swim, swim it out. Pressing those hands down to the ground. You've got about 30 seconds. Finish this AMRAP with as much intensity as you did at the beginning of it right here. Woo. Big squeeze at the top with your booty. Engaging those glutes, pulling them together. Nice swimmers, lady. Love the long arms, love the long legs. Swimming it out. So close. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job. So we have a little bit more, and then we're gonna stretch it out. So we're gonna go into Tabata style, 20 seconds of broad jumps, and then a back pedal back. So you'll just do balance level, step, step, then back pedal back, or you're here jumping it out and then back pedal back. 20 seconds, 10-second rest. We'll hit those twice and then we'll move on to the next one. We're ready to rock it. 3, 2, 1, and go. So broad jump forward, back pedal back. So one broad jump right into a back pedal. Nice. Landing nice and light on those feet. You're over halfway. Big jump, back pedal back. You've got 3, 2, 1, 10-second rest. If you want, you can hold a squat for the rest, and we're gonna do that one more time. Nice job. You can always stand up if this is too much. 3, 2, 1, second time. Broad jump, back pedal back. Land nice and light on your feet. Protect those knees. Feet out, nice and wide. Using those arms. Yes. Woo! Looking fierce, ladies. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We can hold the squat. Next one. So you have about 5 seconds. Next exercise, we're gonna do pulse, pulse, jump. Pulse, pulse, jump it up or come up to a calf raise. Second exercise, Tabata style. 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds. Pulse, pulse, lift. Awesome. Yes. Burning out our quads right here. We get to stretch it out after this. Pulse, pulse, lift it up. 5 more seconds. You get a break after this. Keep going. Push a little harder. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Doing that one more time in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Pulse, pulse, lift it up. There we go. Beautiful. Hit that little pulse at the bottom, then push yourself right back up. Second time here. We're halfway there. We're working for that flow portion. Woo! Pulse, pulse, lift. 3, 2, 1. We've got one more Tabata style. Here, we're gonna be in push jack. So hands are together, pressing it up, pulling it down. Last 40 seconds of hard. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hands together, push it up. Pulling hands but hard. Awesome. We can step it out or jump it out. 10 seconds, ladies. Then we have a 10-second rest. Then we finish with these. 3, 2, 1, rest. Last 10-second rest. Then last 20 seconds with these. Find your breath. 3, 2, 1, and go. Press those hands to the sky. Fingertips pressing together. Calm, pressing in. 10 seconds. Halfway there. Speed it up just a tad. Push. Pull it right back down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. We made it through the fit portion. Woo. Grab a drink of water. Revel in your sparkle. You guys did amazing. Okay, so the flow portion you can choose to do in your shoes, barefoot, or in your socks, totally up to you. Once you're in whatever footwear you want to be in, go ahead, join me down on the mat in a crisscross applesauce seated position right here, sitting up nice and tall. I'm gonna just turn down the lights real quick, get some lower lights going, get the music changed to something not Beyonce. So maybe rolling out that neck. There we go. So maybe we can close those eyes. We can nod that head up and down. We can roll our neck all the way around. Maybe we can drop ear to shoulder. Nice. Just taking a moment, giving thanks for a body that just worked so hard to get us through all of that workout. Beautiful. Go ahead, take those hands all the way up, bringing those hands above you, pushing those palms together. Just gonna slip off my shoes real quick. From here, keep our hands lifted. Let's lean over to the left. Getting a nice side body stretch. And then bring it back to center. Tilt it over to the other side. Feeling the stretch from the top all the way down. Big inhale, bring it back to center. From here, we're gonna take our arms behind us, making our hands into a fist, pressing our hands, our knuckles into the ground, lifting our gaze up, pressing our chest up, feeling the length in our spine, taking our gaze up to the ceiling, rolling our shoulders back, finding that length. Go ahead, take that chin down to your chest. Just take that head side to side. Bring it back to center. Maybe roll it around one more time. And then let's release those hands, taking them out in front, walking them forward, dropping our heart towards our feet, towards the ground. Maybe reaching those hands out a little bit further. Trying to keep those sit bones down on the ground. Nice big inhale. Exhale, pull those hands back in. Let's take both feet out nice and long. Take a big inhale up with our hands and reach it out towards toes. Maybe your ankle, maybe your shin, whatever feels best for you. Maybe you can wrap those arms underneath your legs. Give yourself a nice little hug, bending your knees, trying to pull your chest down towards your quads. Maybe you can do a nice little baby pedal with our feet, just pressing toes, getting a little release through our calves, and slowly unwind. Let's cross our right foot over our left leg. Take our left elbow to the outside of that leg, gazing over our back shoulder, getting a nice twist. Take a big inhale, exhale, twist a little bit further. And slowly, slowly release to get to the other side. Other foot crosses and pull your other elbow to the outside of your quad, gazing behind you. Staying here for about 10 more seconds. And slowly unwind. Let's pull those feet in. Pressing our feet together from toes through our heels. Take our elbows towards our knees, kind of push down. Should feel that through our hip flexors. Hands can wrap around the bottom of our calf, near our ankles. Feeling that strength go through your arms as you press your elbows down. 10 more seconds right here. And slowly release. Let's pull those knees in the center. Pull them all the way into your chest and then roll yourself back all the way down to the ground. Let's just circle out those knees. So hands on top of the knees, and then we circle out our knees one direction, and then maybe we take it back the other direction. Feeling that nice little baby massage on our lower back. And bring it back to center. Take your legs long in front of you. Take your arms up overhead. Like someone is very gently pulling on your fingers, pulling on your toes. You're lengthening through your arms, lengthening through your legs. Your belly is stretching out. Your spine again is gaining the length back. Maybe resting your eyes here. Letting the tension go through your forehead, through your cheeks. Take a big breath in. Big exhale out. One more time, big breath in. And exhale out. Let's pull our left knee into our chest, pulling those hands to the top of our left knee. Giving that knee, that leg a nice hug. We can stay right here, or we can open our leg up with our left hand, pulling it down towards the ground, getting a nice stretch through the hip flexor on this side. Other leg is staying long, trying to keep your opposite glute pressed into the mat below you, not allowing your hip to rise from the ground. Let's stay right here for just a few more inhales and exhales. And bring it back to center. Extend your leg out. Other leg comes in. Big hug on this side. Again, we can stay right here, or we can open it up. Pulling that knee down towards the ground. And bring it back to center. Pull both knees in once again. Give yourself another hug. And then take both your legs out long. Pull your left leg up nice and long, pointing your toes. Take your hands, wrap those fingertips together. Whew, and then pull that leg towards you. Should feel that all the way through the back of your leg. Try to pull your leg a little bit closer to you. My leg is shaking. We're gonna stay here for about 10 more seconds, and then we'll switch sides. Slowly, slowly let that foot, that leg drop to the ground. Release those hands. Other leg comes up. Hands again. Go underneath your leg, interlocking your fingers and pulling your leg towards you. Maybe you can roll out your ankle of the foot that is up. And slowly release. Let's take both feet down to the ground. Knees up towards the ceiling. Arms can go out long to our sides. Let's just swivel side to side. Giving those hips a little reprieve right here. Drop them to the right and then to the left. Going at your own pace, whatever feels good. Finding your breath. And slowly pull it back to center. Let's pull those feet in together. So toes pressing in, balls of our feet pressing together, heels pressing together, finding our cobbler pose. Arms can stay out long. We can bring hands to our belly, or hands can go to the inside of our thighs, just resting there. Actively just trying to push our knees down towards the ground. Hi, Sylvia. Take a big breath in, big breath out. If your hands are there already, take your hands to your belly. Take a big inhale in. Feel your belly inflate, exhale out. Feel it deflate. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in. And exhale out. Pull your knees in the center. Again, pull your knees in. This time, rock yourself up, all the way up, and then sweep your legs behind you, finding a tabletop position. So stacking your knees underneath your hips, shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. We're just gonna sway our hips back and forth. Just going slow, swaying back, forth, maybe even moving our shoulders side to side. A few more right here. And bring it back to center, taking it to cat-cow, so drawing our chin to our chest. And then taking our eyes forward, letting our belly drop towards the ground below us. Again, going at our own pace with these as well. Leading with our tailbones, we pull it under, like we're trying to pull our belly button to our nose, and then push our booty back. Let's stay here for a few more seconds. And slowly bring it back to center. Pull your toes in together. So toes in together, we're gonna find child's pose, sinking our hips back towards our heels, arms going towards the top of our mat. Staying here for just a few moments. And then we're gonna rock up to our forearms. So go ahead, rock up, coming to your forearms here, maybe pushing your hands a little bit further out. So we're on our forearms here. We're gonna shift our hips back, pulling our shoulders back, and then shift it forward. So lengthening through our shoulders as we shift our hips back and push it forward. Awesome. Staying down on those forearms as you shift it back and as you pull it up. So forearms, hands staying down on the ground, opening up through our shoulders. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, hold your hips back, hold your arms long, reaching your hands over to the left side, pulling your right hip down towards your right heel. That should activate a stretch from the top of your arm all the way through the side of your body. Reach those hands a little bit further over to the left. Dropping your chest towards your quad. And walk it back to center. Take your hands over to the right side. Big inhale. Exhale out, pull our hands back to center. From here, we're gonna rock back up to our forearms, lifting those hips up off the heels. We're gonna flip our palms up towards the ceiling, pulling our forearms in together, and then just little baby circles. So we're shifting your hips forward and back, drawing a little circle. We're kind of massaging the tissue around our shoulders as we get this little movement. So palms up towards the ceiling, forearms pulled in together. Here for just a few more seconds. And slowly release. Take those hands out long, shift your hips back, find your child's pose. From here, we're gonna take our right arm underneath our left, threading the needle. Nice, laying the side of our face down on the mat. Getting a shoulder stretch right here. Stay right here for a few more seconds. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center. Other side. Left arm goes underneath the right. Other side of her face down on the mat. Big breath in. Big exhale out. Unwind. From here, pull your knees in nice and tight. Arms stay long. And then go ahead, pull your arms behind you, palms flip up towards the ceiling. Chest is heavy into our quads. Knees are in nice and tight. Like you're trying to make yourself as compact as possible, pulling everything in. Forehead rests on the ground, on the mat. Trying to pull your heels down, your feet down into the ground. We're gonna stay right here for about 10 more seconds. And slowly take those hands back out in front. From here, coming into a tabletop and then pushing those toes into the ground, finding a plank for just a moment. And then we're gonna slowly drop all the way down to the ground. Taking our forearms out in front, top of our feet down on the mat, and then just a little lift of the chest. So forearms like railroad tracks here, fingertips nice and wide. Lifting our chest up off the mat, taking our gaze forward. And slowly release from here. Take your arms, stack them. So forearms on top of each other, rest our forehead down. Pull our legs in together. Lift the bottom half of our legs, and we can just do little circles with our legs. And then take those legs the other direction. And bring it back to center. We're gonna drop those legs left and right, just swiveling them side to side. Maybe they slightly come apart right here, just swivel side to side. Just like we do when we're on our back and we drop them side to side. And bring it back to center. Take our hands, press ourselves up into our plank, pull our left foot forward on the outside of those hands, finding our lizard pose. We can drop our back knee here, like we're pressing the bottom of our leg towards the ground. Big breath in. Exhale out. We're gonna switch sides in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that leg back. Pull your other foot forward. Maybe that foot needs a little help to get up there. We can drop our back knee, untuck our back toes. So top of our back foot into the mat. Again, trying to push our hips down towards the ground. This foot all the way down on the ground from pinky toe all the way to big toe. Balls of our feet, our heel down on the ground. Staying on this side for about 10 more seconds. And slowly pull your leg back. Drop your knees down. Shift your hips back towards your heels. Sit all the way up. From here, take a big inhale up. Pull your hands together towards your heart. And then we're going to take a little baby bend back. So hands by heart, little baby bend, and bring it back to center. One more time, let's bend it back. Nice, and bring it back to center. From here, take your left hand down to the ground. Take our right arm up and over, reaching towards the opposite side of the gym. Nice, feeling the length through the back of your arm. Reaching, reaching, reaching your fingertips. And then slowly take that hand down, other side. Big reach. There we go. And bring it down. Walk those hands back out, finding your tabletop one more time. Tuck our toes here, shift our hips back. Finding downward dog, we're gonna pedal our heels, so dropping right and then left, getting a nice stretch, lengthen back through our calves. Did a lot of jumping moves today, so we're gonna lengthen our calves back out. And slowly release. Bring both heels down to the ground, driving them towards the mat. Taking your head between your shoulders, gaze between your calves. Nice big inhale. And exhale. From here, we're gonna rock it to plank. And then shift it back to down dog. Just rocking between those two. Only here, shifting for about 10 seconds. Trying to really pull yourself up with your core, the bottom half of your abdominals, like there's a string from your hips up to the ceiling, pulling you up. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, drop it all the way down to tabletop. Pulling those knees forward and then sliding those feet, those legs out in front. Laying all the way down. Let's pull those knees in towards your glutes. Drop your legs over to the left side. Take your right arm out long, gaze over your right shoulder. Pull your left hand to your side body, giving yourself a nice little hug. Getting a spinal twist here on this side. And then go ahead, take those knees over to the other side. Gaze over your opposite shoulder. Again, give yourself a nice, well-deserved baby hug right here. Trying to keep both shoulder blades down into the mat. And slowly release. From here, we're gonna take our right leg, wrap it over our left, almost like we're in a sitting position and we're crossing our legs. We're gonna take one hand to each foot, slowly pull those feet down towards the glutes, towards ground, getting a stretch through the leg, through the quad of the leg that is on top. So through your right leg, just holding here for a few more seconds. Oh, we're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Cross your left leg over your right. Same thing, hands reach towards your feet. Gently pull them down. Getting a length, a stretch through that top quad. And slowly release. Pull your knees in for one last hug. Driving them in towards your chest. Take your legs out long. Take your arms up overhead. One last big stretch, pulling your fingertips, reaching them up. And then take our hands down by our sides, finding Savasana. Palms flipped up towards the ceiling. We can rest our eyes. We can relax our lower jaw. Maybe we have a slight open with our mouth. Staying here for a few seconds, more than a few seconds. Just taking a few moments all to ourselves. letting our shoulders melt into the mat below us. Reminding ourselves of how strong we are, how capable we are. Knowing that strength comes from continuing to move, to work in those difficult times, knowing that we may not feel strong all the time, we may feel weak, but that we do have the inner strength to keep going. And knowing that rest is okay, taking time to yourself to get that recovery in, whatever that may be. Let's take one hand to our chest, one hand to our belly. Take a big inhale in, big exhale out. One more time, big inhale. Big exhale. Let's lift those forearms up. Maybe let's drop those hands down and lift them up. So nodding them. And then maybe roll out our wrists one direction and then the other. And slowly take those arms up overhead and find your way all the way up to a seated position. Let's cross your legs at the top. Taking one hand to each knee, let's roll out our neck all the way around. All the way back the other direction. And then take ears side to side. Big inhale up. Exhale down. One more big inhale. Bring those hands together. Beautiful work today, ladies. Thank you for joining me tonight. You did fantastic. Oh, gotta heave myself up. Bye, live stream ladies.
Bye.
See you later. There's a baby. Bye. Toodles, ladies.